Hi, my name is Joe Monti. I'm a friend of Phil's, and he told me I should do something special for a very special person. And in this instance, that very special person is you, Louise. Um, I love doing card magic, and I want to revolve my card magic around a bit of you, and that is how much you help people. Because Phil told me that you help the homeless, you get involved in the community, and that's a great thing. And here in California, I think as many people here know, there are lots of homeless people, and I certainly wish that you were here as well to help these homeless people, because there's not that many people who've got enough know-how to do that. They just go out on the street and they're like robots. Well, regardless, life, people should realize, starts out as nothing. We are nothing. We come from nothing, but we are born. We are developed. We grow up and create ourselves. And in this case, I'm going to use both these cards are blank, but if you really believe, you'll start to see images. Now, it doesn't happen right away, but I want to show you that there. Oh, look at that! There's one. Sometimes it's not fully formed, but as you have developed your skills to help others, so have I. And as you can see, we now have a fully formed deck of cards, and now I can start doing some magic for you. I have a large card here. It's broken up into a few pieces, but you'll notice that they fit together perfectly. Now, you don't know what this card is. And inside here are many, many different cards. And I'm just going to go through it just like this, and I'm going to ask you to do me a favor. Now, this might or might not work. I'm going to try, because sometimes the cards, they tend to just fade away. And if that happens, I gotta use the magic again and say, oh, please come on back, please. And then, oh, here it is, a queen. All right, now I know that you're a bingo fan, I think that he mentioned to me, and my mom was a big bingo fan. And I'm going to have you choose, as people choose numbers in bingo, you're going to choose a card, but as I go through, you'll see many different cards. Now, I think one stood out, well, to me it did, because again, these cards are just, it's an optical illusion. They don't really exist. I mean, on both sides. I mean, I can stand here all day telling you that they do, but they just don't. So I'm going to put these away. The card that I think that was in your mind, in my mind as well, I think might be that one right there. As a matter of fact, let me just pull something from thin air and just create one. Oh, there we go. I've got a card. It's a tiny card. I held it up close. It looks bigger. Almost looks as big as that one, but it's not. This card here is the Four of Clubs. I'm going to place it down. You're going to see something very strange, a real weird illusion. Try and put it together, but if I do, there's a missing piece. I mean, this goes exactly together as it did, the same exact pieces, but there's a missing piece. And that missing piece, of course, is our heart, which goes in the center and what we believe in. And as Phil has told me, that you believe in yourself and the strength of sharing and helping other people, and that's why I'm doing this for you. And this is just the beginning. I hope you enjoyed that. Some people ask me what's my favorite trick or magic effect, and Louise, my magic friends, they do lots of card tricks, and I love it too, but I've got big monkey hands and I can hide cards real easy. I mean, these look like bridge-sized cards, but these are poker size. They're very, very large. Not sure if in the UK they have different sizes, but I know here they've got poker, which is bigger, and bridge size for smaller hands. But for me, it's rope illusions, because, and I hope I can get this on camera. I tried to make it a wide viewing angle. This is a real rope. Now, it's just a clothesline, but because they sell it in a magic shop, they call it a magic rope and charge 5 times as much. Very basic. It's got fuzzy little ends, which I'm going to cut off, because if I don't cut them off, then you're going to figure out how this is done. That's a 1. That's 1 end is off. That's 2 ends, and which only leaves me, as the jokesters say, with the middle. Now, this is a real rope. There's no magnets, but I want you to think of this as people. Okay? People are, and I'm going to try and get the exact center here, people are equal, although it doesn't seem like that at times. People are, whoa, that's not going to work. All right, let me start over. I remember that I said people are equal. Okay, let's start over. So in the beginning, Okay, save your applause, please. Save it for the end. I've got a weak finish. Bada boom. I'll do that one more time. And I'll do it in slow motion, okay? You find approximately the middle. And, whoa, almost got my fingers that time. And people, if they really believe in each other and have faith, we don't need those pieces because, look, the rope comes back together. And it's a never-ending circle of life. We're a family. We are all born. We're all grow. We all fly and do great things. And let me do that one more time. But we don't really need the scissor. So I'll teach you how to do this. Very simple. Take the ends, put them together, find the middle, find it just like that. You cut it just like that. Now, sometimes when you cut it just like that, it's not as even as it should be. But then again, people are the same deep down, just like that. So you can now see we have equal pieces, top and bottom. But also, if you tie it in the middle like that, people need to come together more often. And Louise and Phil, you guys are wonderful because you guys come together. And that is a real piece of rope. It is solid. That is a knot, or maybe it's not a knot. Woohoo! Okay, now, my last effect is my favorite because it's about, I use it with politics. I'm not a big political guy, but in politics, both in the States and in the UK, same kind of issues. You know, they get their perks, the politicians, etc. But that's what confuses life. Now, Louise and Phil, I think you know, simplicity is the key to happiness, or so I think. And I'm going to demonstrate that by using the aces, because they are the popular cards in the deck, as the issues. Whatever the issues might be. I hope I got them all. I think I do. Please watch closely, because I might mess this up, because this is not an easy effect to do. Well, Louise, this is for you. Diamonds, the money card. People sometimes think about money too much. The clubs. People are going to start hanging out more because I know that the pandemic is gone, and Phil worked a lot of clubs. Hearts, romance, and spades. That's a leader, like you, Louise. A leader. Most important. Life gets busied up by people who just, they don't get it. They're just confusing. So I'm going to use some cards to confuse you. Friends who don't get it. Laws that get passed that kind of like don't really help. Maybe, there are people like here we have so many racists and, there's a trial going on right now. And those bad people exist. And then there's also good people in your life, but sometimes they don't know exactly where we're all at. My point will be made, I hope, eventually. All of these things will just confuse you. You got to focus on the issues, okay? And in this case, remember, these are all the excessive stuff in life, but you got to focus on the issues. Whether it's making money or hanging out or love, which is most important, but you're the leader. And I'm going to place you right there. I'm not going to do anything strange. I'm not going to move too fast, because if I do, remember, these are just the busying things in life, the things that, confuse life. So let me just do this, and I hope these cards are all, I just noticed there might be a card from a different deck, but that has nothing to do with this. I'll put 3 cards here, and 3 right there, and 3 right there, and 3 right there. Yeah, I think I see a different one, but I think it's just because my kids were playing with the cards. Romance, the clubs, money, and the leader. That's you. And I'm going to place, let's see, I'll place something nice and glittery on there. Stay. Here's my point. If you get lost in the middle of it all the confusion, sometimes we lose ourselves. I'm not fooling you. We do. In this case, the clubs. Watch that. It happens just like it happens so fast. That's the front. I'll snap it. That's the back. Now, I'm not hiding anything in here, but the illusion is the same. Romance, most important. And this is one of my favorite moves. It took me a long time to develop this, so we don't need those 3 cards, we can take this all by itself, just like this, and we push it through. Come on. Gone. But of course, since you are the leader, you know how to handle it, Louise. And you've got it all together, babe. And there we go. I hope you enjoyed that. So, Phil and Louise, thank you for allowing me to share my magic. And again, Phil finds you to be very special. And that's a really cool thing. Now, I've known Phil for so many years because we used to work together on the cruise ships. And Phil knows that I'm a pretty wacky guy, but deep down I'm a serious man, especially when it comes to magic. And this is my favorite trick because it's a delicate little thing. My daughters love this. If I can do this right. Yep. Hold it. Come here. Yep. I don't like that. Oops. Let me try to get it on the cards. I hope not. Let me do that one more time to try and get it on camera. That's the one. I got you. I grabbed it. Oh, there it goes. Whoa. I guess you don't want to grab it too hard. That's whoa. I'll do it again. Watch. Whoop, whoop. Here we go. Watch closer. I drop in the hand. I give it a little. Okay. I guess I burst the bubble. Well, have a great time, everyone. And Louise, thank you for being who you are. And Phil, thank you for being who you are and finding such a lovely person like Louise. God bless.